Now here's a name for you, Sloppy Joe's. Well, Sloppy Joe's, one of Cuba's most iconic pre-revolutionary bars, has reopened after a break of nearly 50 years. That's right, 50 years. Back in its heyday, the Los Angeles Times newspaper described it as one of the most famous bars in the entire world, where movie stars, musicians and baseball players mingled with tourists and the locals. CCTV correspondent Michael Voss has this report.
The cocktails are flowing once again at Sloppy Joe's in Havana. Before the revolution, this was the most fashionable bar in town. Now it's back in business once again. It's taken 6 years of painstaking reconstruction, paid for by the government, to return the saloon to its original state.
It's a mythical place, it's an historical place, and it's very important for the city, the rescue on every ancient scenes they have.
How close is this to the original bar?
It's very, very close. All the details, the wood, all the bottles behind the bar are exactly as the original.
Historic pictures line the columns in the bar. Everyone wanted their photograph taken here, be they tourists or movie stars. The author, Ernest Hemingway, was a regular, seen here with actors Sir Alec Guinness and Noel Coward, who filmed scenes from the 1959 movie Our Man in Havana in Sloppy Joe's.
After the revolution, the bar was nationalized and the Americans stopped coming to Cuba, and before long Sloppy Joe's closed down. Now some are wondering if this newly reopened bar is an indication that the Cubans are anticipating the day that the Americans finally lift their travel ban.
As the recent visit by Beyoncé and Jay-Z highlighted, more Americans are coming legally to Cuba these days on so-called people-to-people exchanges. Some have already found their way to Sloppy Joe's.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's a highlight of everyone's visit here, and I think it's going to be a big success.
There are other new bars in town, mostly privately owned and aimed at younger, hipper local crowds. But Sloppy Joe's looks set to become another classic tourist destination. Michael Voss, CCTV, Havana.